Hello everyone, Ultra7 here once more in Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. And last time we left off, we had made our way to the vault, but I had decided that I wanted to get access to Jindosh's safe, as well as the one we're after to get the knife.
Offers the best security in the Isles. Electrified floors, trained guards, clockwork sentinels, and the jewel in our crown, the elevator vault.
I'm talking here, lady. But I want to open Jindosh's safe because there might be something super useful in it because, you know, Jindosh was a genius, so he might have hidden away some secretive things that could be helpful to the mission. But that means getting his safe open, which means backtracking to the lobby so that we can get the progress that the employee had. So let's head back and find this guy's workroom. The note said that he was in the lobby at the top of the stairs, I believe. I believe. Excuse me. Wow, my voice just went out there for a second. So, let's take the stairs, because as Emily, I could just zip up to that lamp and the chandelier and go, but I don't think Billy's ability works that way. So supposedly his office is near the top of the stairs. Not the mortgage and loan. So it said at the top of the staircase his office is there, and he has... maybe down a flight. Let me look at that. Okay. So yes, it should be third floor. This floor. So it's going to be that room? Yeah, this room. All right. See what we have in here. Didn't really need to eat those, but hey, you know. Sometimes. So this is the progress he's made so far, looks like. Is it a mathematical sequence? Not all of the digits in the combinations are prime numbers, but it must be a pattern. Each number is generated by the numbers before it. Under what arithmetic conditions are they generated? The root question. I must join up all the safe combinations into one long sequence, but skip the safe locked with a double set of keys. It disrupted Jindosh's sequence. Why would he do this? What purpose does it serve? I hate no man in Karnaca more than I hate Kirin bloody Jindosh. Okay. Does that really help? Okay, so we got this string of numbers. But the game isn't just going to give me the answer. It's going to make me figure it out. So let's make sure there's no other clues in here that might help us. I have a feeling it's going to be a trial and error situation. I also have a feeling that there's a good chance that if I bungle this, it could set off an alarm that would wake the entire place up. So we're going to make sure we're extra cautious. Oh, no, nothing. Nothing hidden in the up spot. Alright, well, let's head back to the vault, shall we? Make sure I didn't... Okay, good. That was close. That was way too close. Alright. Game, I don't need the excited music. her. the safe. Well, the vault is up in the office. Excellent. For a split second, I thought she was about to wake up. Okay. Alright, let's do a save in case I messed this up. Okay. Okay, so let's look at that note. 5813. Well, let's start here. 001 1 2 1 2 3 5 8 1 3. Nothing. Okay, so that's isn't going to work. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I'm in. Okay, let me set these all back to 0 so I don't confuse myself. Alright, so the note said that we skip the lock, the safe with the 2 keys, obviously, because there's no numbers to adjust. But also, because it interferes with the sequence. So also, I don't think he has a complete set of numbers. So it's a 15 number sequence and only have the first 8 numbers. But would you start it from safe 1 and go around skipping this one? Or would you start at 5 and go around this way because of the double key lock? Also, I need to do maths to figure this out. Oh, great. This could take a while. Okay, so the sequence. Okay, so 0, 1, 1, 2. Okay, so each number is generated by the one before it. So 0 makes a 1, a 1 makes a 1, a 1 makes a 2. So 0, 1, 1. This is 2, so that's 2. Next number is 3. So 2 and 1 is 3. Next number is 5. 3 and 2 is 5. Next number is 8. 5 and 3 is 8. Is it really this simple? This guy couldn't figure this out. So 5 and 3 is 8. Is 13. So 8 and 5 is 13. So 13 plus 8, 21. Is this really how this is going to work? 21, 13. Oh god. I'm not good at mental math, everyone. Let me get my handy dandy cheater. It's known as a calculator. And for those of you that already have the answer because you're little smarty pantses, why, thank you, but that doesn't help at the moment. Okay, 34. And then 34 plus 21 would be 55. Alright, assuming that I did this correctly, let's assume that I have to start with safe 1 and skip the one with the double locks. So 0, 1, 1. I heard a click. Two, 3, 5. Click. Okay, we're on. We're on to something here. Oh gosh, I lost my sequence because I should have done this backwards. Okay. Okay, so 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. So 13 and 8, 21, and then all right, so 13 plus 21 is 34. And 55. No. So these three are right because we heard click, click, click. 0, 1. 0 and 1 is 1. 1 and 1 is 2. 1 and 2 is 3. 2 and 3 is 5. 3 and 5 is 8. 8 and 5 is 13. So that's how we get to 13. 13 and 8. Make sure I did things right. Is 21. Maybe this is where things change. 21 plus 13 is 34. 34. 21 plus 34 is 55. But what if it doesn't work quite the same way? What if when we get to 13 it resets to the single number, the single digit 4? So we have 0, 1 is 1. 1 and 1 is 2. 1 and 2 is 3. 2 and 3 is 5. 2 and 3 is 5. 3 and 5 is 8. 8 and 1 is 9. Well, 5 and 8 is 13 because that wasn't his number. But what if when we get here it reverts to 3 and 1 is 4? 3 and 1 is 4. 3 and 4 is 7. 4 and 7 is 11. No, it would have went clunk. So that's not it either. Oh, I love these little problems in games. They're so much fun. Alright. Well, I'm going to see if I can't get this figured out, and then I'll be back either once I've figured it out or once I've given up trying to figure it out. So, BRB, everyone. Hold tight. Alright, everyone. Didn't actually take me that long. I think I figured it out. So, the reason why our friend downstairs who was working on this didn't figure it out is because he couldn't understand why Jindosh would skip the dual lock safe other than the fact that there was no tumblers that return. So These three we know are right. So what I did is I figured, okay, we're going to take this into account. So I skipped over 21 and 34, well, the 3, and I put the 4 here. Next would be 55. I put 55, and we got the click on this one. So, if we continue going up, this 34 and 55 would be 89, so this should be 8, 9, and then 55 and 89 is 144, so this should be a 1. Ha 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 ha! We did it! Alright, well, let's start right here. What do we got? Some ore. A pouch. Ooh, a book. And let's see what else we got here. That's it for this book. Or this book. This safe. Oh, I'm not going to leave it open for her, no. They can figure it out once. Oh, can I grab that? No, it's too big. Aw. I mean, yeah, could you imagine me putting that in my pocket? It's a heavy pouch. A jewel box. Some feathers. Those are lovely gold roses, by the way. Now, we have an old diary. Excerpt from the pages of an old diary dated 1841. She's done up one of her bed chambers with velvet and candles. If she had brought it in a lamp, it would have looked shabby, but the candles made it eerie. I suppose that was the point. One of her servants must have set up an audiograph to play music behind a curtain, too, because I could hear muffled strings all evening. We sat around a table and held hands and chanted over the little bit of whalebone she had found. I felt stupid, really. I was hoping for more. Some thunder, or a witch to appear and dance on the table for us, I don't know. But I sensed a presence. Some relentless energy. It's hard to describe. Something was reaching out to me. Maybe it was Mother. But it was upset, angry almost. It felt like the time I got tangled in weeds at the bottom of the estate district ponds. My father had to jump in to save me. I didn't tell anyone. I know it was just a silly game. But if we can capture voices in audiograph machines or light with those new silvergraphs, then why can't we capture spirits in some kind of machine too? I should talk to Anton. Interesting. The Child Empress. Here, I'll scroll it in case anyone wants to pause and read it. Ooh, an ingot. Lovely. And the sextant. And we finally get this so I don't have to listen to it pulsing anymore. Thank goodness. I'll take that. Heart of the Abyss. This is kind of short. Excerpt from a work of theater banned by the Abbey for her on heretical grounds. The Stranger, smirking insidiously. My dear Corvid, I've been watching you for a long time. When you fight, when you sleep, when you bathe. And now you've lost it all. Corvid, shocked and confused. Who are you? What is this cold and shadowy place? Have I penetrated the Stranger's void? The Stranger, with a flourish. There are forces in this world, forces some men call magic. Now you can bend them to your will. I am the Stranger, and this is my mark. Corvid, studying the back of his hand. Ah, it burns! What is this supernatural gift? The Stranger, moving closer. Oh, but I have many more gifts to give. What will you do with them, I wonder? Corvid, admiring the young man. Oh, what pale skin, what piercing gaze. You look more youthful than the legends say. The Stranger, caressing his cheek. Let me show you which legends are true. So, that basically was the interaction between Corvo and the Outsider, though maybe a slightly more, how you want to say, homoerotic than what actually happened. But anyways, let's see what we have in this one. Jindash, what have you left for me? A note. There is an unaccompanied grace to my machines which few in the Isles appreciate. This is not to say they are simple. My clockwork soldiers are not simple, oh no. Their complexity is beyond the comprehension of the patrons who purchase them for their salons, well beyond that of the Duke and his Grand Guard, and beyond all those small-minded imbeciles at the Academy of Natural Philosophy. I am rightly praised for the intricacy of their design, but at once I recognize that they are infinitely more simple than schemers who sing praises from one side of their mouths while muttering curses with the other. No, I could never abide duplicity. Barring sabotage, my clockwork soldiers know friend from foe and will never confuse the two. And should one of my cloying clients have purchased one of my clockwork soldiers, try to turn against me once they have the power of my greatest creation at their disposal, they will swiftly learn the true integrity is. All of my clockwork soldiers will respond to the spoken code Jin 46090 if, and realign their allegiance with the speaker. I alone know the secrets, and it will be locked away for all time. My machines will never be used against me. That is their estimable beauty. Oh, that was so worth doing, because now we can turn every clockwork soldier to our side. Oh, thank you, Jindosh, for one last thing. I'm almost sorry Empress Caldwin fried your brain and made you a muttering fool. Almost. Well, let's get what we came for, shall we? 1 key. 2 keys. Open sesame. A mark, some books, and the twin-bladed knife.